Top 10 my favorite by Kilian fragrances I have in my collection. Stay tuned after this intro. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Somebody commented, we would love to have a top 10 by Kilian video. And here it is. This is my top 10 favorite by Kilian fragrances I have in my collection. I personally love by Kilian fragrances, and I personally think they have some of the greatest winter fragrances out there, or colder weather fragrances to be general. And let's just go directly with my number 10 to not make this video way too long. Number 10, as a matter of fact, I don't own the bottle just because. And number 10 is Straight to Heaven, by the way, by Kilian. Beautiful, boozy, rum patchouli, dried fruit type of a scent I personally love. The downfall for it, for me personally, that it doesn't last long. That's why I have Orsa by Tiziana Terenzi. This is very reminiscent of Straight to Heaven, but much dirtier, much bolder, with some great performance. But Straight to Heaven is definitely slicker, very smooth type of a scent. So if you just wanna smoother rum based fragrance, go with Straight to Heaven, which I love. But if you just wanted something bolder, screechier, in your face, dirtier at the same time, go with Orsa by Tiziana Terenzi. We have an honorable mention that I had to mention because there's 11 fragrances in here. And I'm talking about Forbidden Games. This is a pretty bottle for a pretty fragrance. And I meant it when I said pretty because this is more feminine than masculine. It is a very fruity scent that I personally love. If you love plum in fragrances, if you love peach in fragrances, and peach, as a matter of fact, that's the note that makes it more feminine than masculine. If you love apple in fragrances, if you love honey in fragrances, so it is sweet, white floral, and a lot of fruits. So if you're into fruity floral fragrances, this is a great scent for that. That gets compliments, dude. I'm telling you, gets compliments. But it would definitely smell better on a woman. That's why it is an honorable mention. All right, let's just grab another one. Let's see, which one is this one. Oh, I love this one. And I'm talking about Intoxicated by Kilian. This is such a beautiful scent, very reminiscing in the dry down of Amen by Kilian. What by Kilian? Amen, Thierry Mugler. But much smoother with that tar note. But the opening in this composition is the star of the show, in my honest opinion. Coffee, chocolate, a lot of darker nuances. I don't know what else does it have. There's a big dose of cardamom that it was just pungent when I just smelled it right now. It is a beautiful, very classy scent. That it dries down into a very sweet caramel-based fragrance. Very reminiscent to Amen by Thierry Mugler. But I personally love and prefer Intoxicated 1,000,000,000%. Let's just grab another one. Oh, that red bottle. This is very sexy. Very sexy. If you're into almond note in fragrances, you're just gonna have to roll in love with Rolling in Love by Kilian. I just love how by Kilian named their fragrances. They're just very innovative. They make such great names, bold, but fun at the same time. I enjoy this type of names when it comes to the by Kilian fragrances. And this is a very pretty scent. If you love almond and fragrances, Rolling in Love is such a beautiful note, guys. It's sweet, white floral, almonds. Very classy, very nutty. It leans a little bit toward the feminine side, but a man can pull this one off easily. And it gets compliments as well. Rolling in Love, it lasts forever on my skin as well, and people just tend to appreciate it and give me attention every time I have this fragrance on. I wear it usually during Valentine's because it gives that Valentine appeal into it. It's a very romantic scent, so if you are into romantic fragrances, that's a great fragrance for that. Let's just have another one. This is bold. Oh my god, if you love bold, woody fragrances, that's the fragrance for you. I smell it and it's gorgeous. Not for everybody though, because it's very woody, and I'm talking about Sacred Wood by Kilian. This is like sandalwood to the max, but it's not only sandalwood. It's got a milky note here as well that makes it more lactonic in a way. There's a big dose of cedarwood as well that I personally enjoy. That is a bold scent. You have to love woodsy, foresty fragrances to enjoy this scent, but I personally love it. I think this is one of the best in the game when it comes to woody fragrances. That is why I've been having this for the longest time. And this is also the vintage because they discontinue it for a while and then they just brought it back. Let's have another one. Which one is this one? Oh, love. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, bro. Love. This is a very sweet, sexy scent. If you just wanted a fragrance that is very flirtatious, that indicates you're an F-boy, literally, you're just gonna have some Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. The orange blossoms here are beautiful. With that sugary nuances, it just gives it a very gourmandy, sexy feel into it. Love by Kilian, it's a beautiful, gorgeous one. If you just wanna go out and about and just wanna have some attention, by Kilian, it's a must for you. One of my favorite that I've been wearing for the longest time, and it was one of my secret weapons that I was gatekeeping to myself for the longest time. Love by Kilian. Another one that I gatekeep for myself and I don't really mention it at all, especially that this one got discontinued, unfortunately. But I just love the smell of this one. If you love plum in fragrances, I love plum. If you love malty, boozy fragrances, I do love boozy fragrances. So you would love Single Malt by Kilian. This is my absolute favorite boozy scent, period. Very boozy, very whiskey malty like, but I personally love it with that plum note. Oh my god, it just works to a perfection. I just don't understand why by Kilian just discontinued that scent. It was one of my favorite. Next scent that I have here, it was a Russian exclusive long time ago. Now it's available. It is not your typical over-the-counter by Kilian fragrances, and I just love this scent. This is very sexy. Gets compliments and very regal at the same time. Criminal of Love by Kilian. This is so beautiful, guys. This is rosy, but it's not your typical rose-based fragrance. It's not overly rosy. It doesn't smell like a grandma. No. There's a big dose of tobacco, patchouli, and it's just some darker nuances with a little bit of rose. And the rose here is just kind of like a greener rose. It is just beautiful. It gets compliments. I haven't worn this in the longest time. I need to change that. This is very sexy. Used to get me like compliments back in the day, left and right. This is unisex, but it just leans masculine than feminine, and it's not very rosy. More tobacco patchouli though than the rose. And the rose here is very green. I personally love Criminal of Love. One of my absolute favorites. Oh, Black Phantom. Another great boozy, sexy night out type of a scent. I love this scent, guys. This is one of my favorite by Kilian to go out and about at night as well. Darker chocolate, coffee, boozy, rum, all the darker nuances that you can ever think of, Black Phantom has it, and they just nailed the whole composition all together. Black Phantom, I highly recommend. If you just wanna have a fragrance sweet but dark and mysterious at the same time that gets compliments, it's very pleasing to the masses, that it just projects off your skin and just lasts forever, I highly encourage you to try Black Phantom out. If you have that type of personality, this is just great. Black Phantom, oh my god, one of my absolute favorite. Let's just grab this one. Oh my god, this is my favorite, bar none. This is sexy, aphrodisiac. Dirty, 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 skanky honey note with some tobacco, but it's just divine. Back to Black by Kilian, aphrodisiac. It is such an aphrodisiac scent that I personally love. If you're into honey fragrances, this is a must. It lasts forever. It's sweet. It's skanky. It's tobacco-y, but it's very sexy. Extremely, extremely sexy. Back to Black, it's a 10 out of 10 for me personally. That I just cannot talk enough about it. I personally love it. If I have to pick 10 fragrances for the rest of my life, probably Back to Black has to be one of them. Even though the wearability of it, it's not the bestest because it's basically a winter night out scent. It's a very strong, thick fragrance, so it wouldn't work in my type of climate most of the year. But I personally wear it from time to time because I personally enjoy it, especially nighttime. Oh my god, you'll become very sexy. Last but not least, Angel Share. This is another boozy scent that I personally love. Boozy, spicy, vanilla. You just cannot go wrong with Angel Share. This one smells like fun. It screams good times. This is a great scent just to go out and about again. I'm telling you, by Kilian, they just nail their night out fragrances. And most of these fragrances mainly you'll wear them at night, wintertime. And this is my favorite type of fragrances personally. It's not the bestest in terms of the versatility, but in terms of the uniqueness, the quality, and if you just want to be remembered by a certain scent, these fragrances are your best bet. Let me know in the comment section down below what is your favorite by Kilian fragrance, and let me know also what other videos would you like me to do in the future. Comment, comment, comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace